Hi, my name is Laura Wilson. We're here at the beautiful International Polo Club at Palm Beach, and I'm here to teach you a few of the polo basics. Ow! Yeah, real cute. To start off, in the game of polo, there are 4 players per team. Number 1 is up in front, being the most offensive. Number 2 and 3 are offense, defense. Number 4 is usually the strongest hitter and mainly the defensive player. The price of a polo pony now, that really varies. It could be a couple $100s to hundreds of thousands of dollars easily. The majority of polo horses are female. Personally, I find them a little easier to work with, and when they do break down, you can breed them. A fun fact about a polo field is that it's the equivalent of 9 football fields. A ball can actually travel up to 100 miles per hour and leave a pretty serious dent, as I learned. You probably heard the term handicap, and that is the player's playing ability. The rating is given out by the United States Polo Association. It's not equal to how many goals a player can score in a game. The basic polo players from -1 maybe to 5 or 6 goals. Above that, it gets really complicated. A few of the factors in deciding a handicap is riding ability, just talent. I mean, if you can only hit a forward shot, you're not going to get so high. I mean, there's multiple shots that you do on top of a horse. The most important thing in polo would be the line of the ball. That line is there to kind of put an imaginary barrier. If I'm just coming up like that and you come this way, big foul. And you'll figure that one out real quick when you're on the ground. I hope this answered a few of your questions about the game polo. Hopefully it will make your watching experience a lot more enjoyable. As for me, I'm off to practice my polo.
I was born in Argentina, in Buenos Aires. By the time I was probably 2 months old, we moved to the United States. I grew up in Wellington. I'm 26 years old, and I'm a professional polo player. I started riding when I was 5 or 6, and have been playing polo ever since.
My father played polo, my stepmother played polo, my older brother played polo, so it's been a family thing ever since I've been around. I've always loved horses, the lifestyle, and I always knew I wanted to be a professional polo player ever since I was a little kid. I've been playing professionally since I was 12. Started playing riding when I was 4 and started playing when I was 7.
American polo started out in 1876. It was brought to this country by a man named James Gordon Bennett. So he brought some mallets over from England of a sport called polo. It had been brought to England from India, originated in Persia. In 1886, the United States put up a match against England. They got beaten pretty bad, the Americans. Several years later, they played them again, and they got beaten again. So by about the turn of the century, they put together a team they called the original Big Four in America, and they beat England 4 times. It kind of fascinated the American psyche that here's these wealthy, young, strong, handsome men that are out fighting against the other country on horses with mallets, and it was a very thrilling time. I remember when all this was orange groves, where we're standing right now. This was one big orange grove. In 1970s, Bill Yovasacker drove through here, and he decided that he was going to drain this off and make the world's biggest polo club. A man that he hired to run Palm Beach Polo called Herbie Pinnell. He said, I thought he was nuts. He just looked at this swamp and he said, this guy's going to build the world's biggest polo club here. And it came to be, and this was the place that changed polo. It changed polo in the United States forever.